And welcome back to Soul Axiom Part 5. Now we can go up here to the next set of levels. Yeah, if you thought that was it, you are sorely mistaken. Let's go to this frozen place now. The Ice Palace. First things first, you will be greeted here at the entrance to the Ice Palace with this thing here, which has different zodiac symbols. If you're not quite sure what you're supposed to do here, fret not, I am here to assist. First of all, choose any of the lit up zodiac symbols. Oh, before that I'm gonna show where the memory fragment is, which is inside that ice cube. It's very easy to find it if you just want to get to it. Like I said, pick one of the lit up zodiac symbols, then find it in this area and shoot it. For the ones that are covered by shields, you'll need to use this extra long cannon to break the shields first. Afterwards, just light them up with your Mega Man hand. The constellation that belongs to that zodiac symbol will then light up in the sky. Just line up the constellations to your chosen symbol, so that they'll align properly with what you see in the sky. When that happens, the symbol will go dim. Just choose the next symbol and keep going like this until all of them are turned off. Once all of the zodiac symbols are no longer lit up, the entrance to the Ice Palace will open up and your gateway will now contain a bridge. Awesome. Now this area, I must warn you, is quite bright, so if you're not too fond of bright stuff, you may want to turn down the brightness a little bit. I think this is the only area in the game that's just this bright. To get out of this place and get to the end of it, you'll need to first lower the ice fence which is blocking the chessboard. Afterwards, you'll just need to play chess, but in a very specific way. First, go here. This is a fairly simple puzzle. You just need to push the snowflakes back into the wall and freeze them. But you need to do that fairly quickly, because there is some sort of a time limit. I don't know what happens if you run out of time though. I assume that the sword starts spinning and they cut you down to size. I haven't run out of time at all during my playthroughs, so I have no idea what happens. And in all honesty, I'm not planning to find out. I have a pretty generous time limit though, so don't worry. Even if it sounds like you're running out of time, you might not be running out of time at all. Once you are done here, the exit will open up once again and the fence will lower slightly. In this room, the puzzle is also fairly simple. First, you need to align the pot with the fire and then break it out of the ice. I believe they're called braziers, but I don't remember. Sometimes we like to glitch out a little bit. If the first one doesn't want to light up, just try the next one. When it's lit up, it won't freeze anymore and can be used to light up other fires. Once all three pots are now lit up, the middle one will light up as well, and that'll be that. Now it's time to play chess. This is where I figured maybe I can do this from upstairs. The answer is no, you can't get close enough to get a good view. So do it from downstairs instead. However, there is a hint on how to do this right. The objective is pretty simple. You just need to push the chess pieces around so that you could knock down both your king and the other king at the same time. You really shouldn't have any trouble doing this. Now that both of the kings are gone, you just need to run through and get to the exit. It's as simple as that. Now who put that there? And this is the Ice Palace memory fragment level, which for some reason has nothing to do with ice. Instead, it's full of steel containers. In fact, you're in a maze of steel containers, which you need to navigate all the way to the end. Now it's fairly simple to do that, because the correct way will always be lit up with green flares. The red ones signify the wrong way. So just keep going until you find the right way through. Sometimes you'll need to blow through doors. Well, in fact, only once actually. But that's no problem. By this time you should have the Mega Man hand. The exit is actually the staircase. I lied. Here you can blow a hole through the ceiling here of this container, which will allow you to have a little shortcut in case you fall off. Move this magnet to a different position and allow it to suck up one of the containers to make a bridge. Yes, you can walk through that. This is your goal. Now you just need to find the beam and channel it back here. And those are the statues in question. You'll see more of them later. This part can be slightly annoying due to how the doors work. This is the beam source. Now just channel it back to your goal. Sometimes the doors can glitch out and get beams stuck. Just open and close them again. It's no biggie. Once you have the beam shooting to the wall, just head for that wall. You do not need to channel the beam any further than that, since you can see the goal hand from that point. I forgot about that for a moment and didn't realize until I got to the point, which is now. Well, that wasn't too difficult. Just return to the goal hand and leave. Claim your reward. This one can be a little difficult to get up to, but don't worry.
This country has taken for granted the service of its people for too long. Soldiers and the common man have contributed vast amounts to the betterment of our society, sometimes even at the cost of their lives. I promise to overhaul our country's crumbling social and benefits system, guaranteeing that the people who give their all are not forgotten or left behind.
That sounds like bullshit.
Can I help you?
Good evening, Mr. Solomon. I'm Lily Misaki, PR manager from the None of the Above campaign. I watched your speech. You have a lot of talent.
Thank you.
I didn't stop you just to compliment you, Mr. Solomon, so I'll cut to the chase. I have a proposition for you.
I could not have gotten here without your help. So if you're going to congratulate anyone tonight, congratulate yourselves. Cheers.
Nathaniel Solomon? I'm Dana Scott. I've been following your campaign. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you. Likewise.
You've been following my campaign?
Oh shit, it's the
Maybe
fuzz.
not that part.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sadly, I have another party to go to, but I had to introduce myself before I left.
Well, I hope we meet again.
I'll make sure we do.
I think she's got the hots for him. Well, that was part 5. Fairly simple level for a fairly simple player, I guess. See you in the next part.